We have that in our future in the next, say, week or so?
Yeah, June is right around the corner. It's coming. Just be a little patient. Heck, just throw a sweatshirt on and get out there and do it this evening. Temperatures are now in the 30s. We're going to stay in the 30s for the next few hours, but then dip into the 20s as we start the day tomorrow. Still dealing with a light northwesterly breeze, and that is driving the wind chills down into the 20s, so it feels like it's in the 20s, even though we are seeing that sunshine. But, oh, friends, look what's creeping up over the lake. We have some new lake effect that has been bubbling up over the last hour or so. This is part and parcel with Lake Michigan getting in on the action. You can see the direct connection here. So we are inheriting moisture off of Lake Michigan. It makes it all the way south over Detroit. And then once it gets over Lake Erie's waters, the atmosphere just has that little extra bit of moisture to start to fire up some new lake effect. Now, the question is, will these make it on shore? There is some dry air that is battling back against all of this, but we will likely continue to see some scattered snow showers, especially east of Cleveland. Can't rule out an isolated flurry or two off the west side either. So just be ready. It's not going to add up to much of anything because we're really not dealing with a real concentration of the moisture like we would need for any accumulations. But earlier today, you could see we had a Lake Huron connection that is now starting to move out to the east. And on this entire map, as I'm watching this today, I couldn't help but see this little blob that's here on the east end of the lake. I was like, man, could it be? Notice how it's moving right at the end there? Yeah, friends, that's ice. There is still ice on Lake Erie. It's way out on the Buffalo end of things, and it is slowly but surely melting away. But the rest of the basin is totally ice-free, and so that kind of leaves those wide open waters as this cold air moves across. Partly cloudy skies expected tonight. We'll keep those scattered flurries in mind. Temperatures dropping back into the 20s for the start of your day tomorrow. And after that cold start in your National Design Mart forecast, you can see the temperatures start to shoot up all the way into the mid and upper 40s. It's an improvement, but there's even more improvement that's coming in the longer term forecast. We've been stuck in this cold air. The good news is it's pretty quick hit for us. That should move out. And another storm system is going to be moving in, a weak clipper system that's coming at us from the west. This will bring us rain chances tomorrow night. It will bring in warmer air for the day on Thursday, but the bad news is behind that, we'll have another sweep of chilly air that moves in for Friday. That is also going to feed into an East Coast system that will stay just off of the East Coast and probably lock in rain chances for us for Friday, and then hopefully we'll start to see those chances shifting east on Saturday. Sunday then we begin to turn our eyes to another storm system coming at us from the west, but this one is not a bad one because it's going to bring us some warmer air along with it. As far as the overall impacts, just showers, nothing big coming in the next 7 days for us, which is certainly some good news. And as far as the rest of your Union Home Mortgage outlook goes, you can kind of see that the overall trend is that the temperatures are going to be going up, even though we have a little step back every now and then. 40s tomorrow, turn into 50s on Thursday. We'll have those scattered chances of rain around on Friday with 40s, and then we finally turn the corner and we see improving conditions through the day Saturday, improving temperatures into the start of next week, and even beyond that, we get some dry air in.